Hey guys, well, we got rained out of the field of planting it was 2 weeks ago yesterday, and it's been raining and cold ever since. We've had frost past couple mornings, so corn's shooting up now a little bit. Now it's starting to warm up, but we haven't been up to a whole lot really. But since it's too wet and we got some nice weather, we're getting a lot of first cutting drop, where I think we're going to end up wet baling and wrapping a lot of our first cut. And I'm going to get a majority of mine done, and then somebody called last night wanting me to come mow for them, so we're going to go start dropping. I put new knives on the disc vine and serviced it up this morning, and I went back and mowed along one of the ditches to make sure everything was going to hold together. So we'll head back to the new alfalfa field. Got everything mowed that I wanted to, and since hay season snuck up on us, I just unhooked this off the pounder. While it was hot, I went ahead and dropped the oil out of it, and we'll get it serviced, and we'll unhook the disc vine and hook it up to the tedder for tomorrow morning. We only got to ted the custom stuff because we're going to wet bale and wrap all of our first cutting. Morning guys, we just got done doing our run around for the morning, checking on the cattle at the other farms, and had to run into Graff and then up to a buddy of mine who's getting ready to start building his house. So we got that 4 acres to ted. We got that 4 acres to ted for that guy we mowed for yesterday. And then we'll bring it back here, and then we'll wait on a call because we gotta go up to my buddy's. It's getting ready to build his house, and we're gonna be pouring the footer for that today. So I guess he asked me to help him do that, so we'll run up there, and then we get back, we'll probably get the rake hooked up and greased, and I got a little bit to do to get the baler ready yet, and then we might think about going out and trying to bale some hay, depending on if it might be a little tough yet. I don't know if we'll bale this evening or maybe in tomorrow morning, but we're gonna get ready to go. Well guys, I don't even know what video this is going to be in. Quick update, we started baling today. We had a chain break in the tailgate of the baler here. It drives the belts. We spent an hour dicking around trying to get that one out. Mom is almost back from Fort Recovery from picking up a chain for us. I want to get this done and get baling knocked out. I had a few first day problems with the net wrap and then this. So hopefully we can get back together and burn through this hay pretty quick and then get it wrapped, and then we'll be able to start hopefully planting corn again. Uncle Dave's out there. He's just planting beans right out here by the shop. He just went down over the hill, but we're kind of crunching because it's starting to get fit to be planting, and we're supposed to be done with hay by now, and we're not. We're waiting on parts, so we'll get back with you when we get rolling. I gotta apologize, I haven't been filming much today. We've had a lot of first day problems with the baler. A couple of them was my own operator error, first day issues. I had to change the roll of net wrap and went to rewrap the bale that was in it, and I didn't reset the knife because the knife resets when the door was open. So when I manually tripped the net wrap on the monitor, it wrapped up around everything. So I spent a good while dicking around getting that cut off. And then you seen we broke the big main drive chain. I noticed that when it was in the shop, when I was looking it over before the beginning of the year, I seen that the tensioner was about bottomed out. Wasn't much adjustment left in it, and I was like, decided I would change that as soon as we got a rain day. After I got this little bit I had down baled up, and I guess if you don't do your maintenance when you notice it, the machine will schedule it for you. So they kind of burned me on that, but it's my own fault there too. And then we had an issue up there in the alfalfa where we had some chickweed get in it, and that chickweed would get on the rotor and it would just turn to like a mush, and then it wouldn't feed in, so I'd have to tie up a small bale and kick it out to get to the back of the rotor to get it cleaned out. But this is normally one of my favorite jobs, and it's been a real struggle all day, and tempers were kind of high there for a while when we spent, it was 2 hour wait for my mom to run and get the chain, because it's an hour each direction, and then another 3 hours trying to fish that chain through the tailgate and get the tensioner put on, because it's all inside the tailgate. So it was got a bale, it was a real pain, but I wanted to be done baling and have it wrapped by 2 o'clock, and we're at 8 o'clock now because I wanted to be planting corn today. And I don't know if the wrapper is going to come tonight now, because you don't want to wrap in the dark because the dew will make the wrap not stick to itself. So I'm not exactly sure what the plan is, but Saturday night, I don't know what day it is, I'm behind on my videos again, 15th of May. I'm probably, this farm, I filled up the planter a couple weeks ago for this farm, and it's been raining, so I've got 4 fields on this farm that I can get the planter emptied out on, and I'm going to plan on doing that tonight yet, and then maybe going to one of my uncle's farms, because I don't think we've got anything else dry enough. He's been planting beans all day at the home farm, and it's borderline too wet there, but they got rain coming again, so it's either going to happen now or it's just going to get wetter. So we went ahead and decided to get them planted. I'd really like to plant corn all night tonight, but I don't know if that's going to happen. I helped my buddies chop haylage all night last night, so I'm going to be ready for bed at some point. But DJ and Benny, they're up the buildings, the alfalfa field up there, they're picking up bales with the backhoe. I don't know if you can see them running around up there. We're back here on this grass patch alongside the woods, and we did around the swamp, and DJ put a 28 on the wheat. He side dressed this stuff too, so we have a little bit more. So this grass got 30 gallon of 28 on it back early April. And so it's doing really good, and it really got the clover to grow up through it. So this will be all we've got to bale for wet wrap it tonight. I've got a mile north of here, I mowed for a guy that wants to dry bale it. I've got my doubts that it's going to get dry, so I don't know what we're doing there. But I'm obviously not going there tonight. It's just about dark. Well, hopefully get some corn in the ground yet tonight and things will start going better. It is still pretty muddy there, and they're down the other side of the swamp. The muck about got me stuck in one spot. But we got almost a full bale on it. I guess I haven't felt like filming much lately, but I put a new wiring harness in this from the fire, and I painted the muffler black, and I put a power strip in down there on the floor so I can move my baler monitor up here instead of back here, where it's more in front of me, and put a more permanent wiring setup in here for it. Of course, we got this one hillside that always bleeds water. I would have mowed some of this, but last time we mowed this, we ended up getting the 4640 and the big square baler stuck. I think I just went over that spot though. One of the benefits of this farm is it's got a lot of grass hills that we wouldn't want to row crop anyway, so we got a lot of free hay basically on this one. And it doesn't look like the wrappers here. DJ's in the backhoe and Benny's in the skid loader. Got a pile of them. I don't know how many we made. Fire it up. We'll tie this bale and kick it out. Maybe for us 52. That's about what I figured we'd end up with. We'll catch you guys later. We'll see what's going on now. Well guys, it's about 2 in the morning. We got this variety run out of the planter. DJ actually had to bring me another bag. So we're quitting for the night and we'll get started. Probably get started after church in the morning. We're gonna wrap hay before that, I believe. So I don't know what we've got going on quite yet. We're gonna fold up and head to the farm and go to bed for the night.